and welcome to another edition of Lucy's Quick One. We really need to talk, so let's go. Our very first story for the week is about former Big Brother Naija housemate Tacha. Now, she has launched her first reality TV show called Keeping Up with Tacha, and it's going to be made up of a mini series. Take a look. First of all, I actually wish that the launch video had more action than it did. It just had Tacha walking around, and I wouldn't know what to expect from that. And then secondly, the name Keeping Up with Tacha, I wish she had taken another name, because we're already used to keeping up with some people already, if you know what I mean. Anyway, the very first mini series that she will be having is called My Vows. It's almost Valentine's Day, by this time next week. Anyways, the video is more about people who will be sending things to her about what attracted them to their significant other, and then I think she'll be posting it very soon. Anyways, Tacha, I'm really in for this one, and I want to see what you have up your sleeves in your reality show. Now, secondly, this story is about Tenny the entertainer. Now, during the week, she tweeted about feminism. She tweeted, "You all are feminists till it is time to bend on one knee to ask a man to marry you. Aren't we all equal?" Whoa! Social media was like, we're not having it, especially the feminists. They came out to attack her. And then she also went on to tweet more. She said, "Women stay judging other women on a daily. Meanwhile, your own life is not in order, hiding under the umbrella of feminism. I stand for women any day, anytime, but the girl child must learn to uplift one another and not tear each other down. Be a feminist on all grounds." Now, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Tenny, you shouldn't have said that. Tenny, you should have said that." Some people were for her. Some people were against her. Now, everybody, hold up. Listen. I always say this. Feminism is more like a movement that advocates for women's rights when it comes to economic, social, and of course, political rights. Now, some people do not understand the basic things about this. Talking about education. A girl can go to school as well as a guy. Talking about a right to vote as a woman and be voted for. Talking about, you're working in an environment as a woman, you should get paid as the man, especially when you are doing the same work and doing it well. That's what feminism basically, in summary, is about. But another interesting thing about feminism, which has divided a lot of people, is the fact that people do not understand what feminism is, as well as they go really extreme and overboard with it, and that's what makes people argue and disargue and I don't know, a lot of things. And I also found out that there are even various eras to feminism. The first era, the second era, the third. I'm like, oh my gosh. Hence a lot of arguments about feminism. Anyways, Tenny came out again to say something when this thing actually died down a little bit. She said her mother sent her a message saying, "Okay, you are advocating for feminism or not, but when are you getting married?" And it really made a lot of people laugh. Anyways, let me know your take about feminism. Do you think it's really extreme? Do you think people do not understand what feminism is? Do you support Tenny saying that you can propose to a man as a woman and everything will go on fine? Let me know in the comment section. Alright, we move to Lagos State. I think you know where I'm going with this. Now, Lagos State has been in the news on social media everywhere for the entire week. This happened because of the ban of motorcycle and tricycle operators in some major roads and bridges in the states. Now, this caused a lot of reaction, a lot of protest, and a lot of checktation. A lot of people were actually trekking. Now, during one of the protests, a lady known as Sandra spoke out saying that the motorcycle hailing apps that were banned should not be banned. Instead, they should be regulated. And she trended on social media for a while based on how she spoke and everything. Now, fast forward to a few days later, this same Sandra was gifted a car to be used, to help herself through school, like she complained about during the protest. And she was gifted the car by Cocoon Foundation, more like an organization that helps people out. Now, check out the video where she got the car.
Sandra, What now? Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry.
I was actually impressed by the gesture, but we had various opinions on social media as usual about this. A lot of people were like, oh, I'm happy for her. Other people were like, oh, because she's a girl, she got the car, but if she was a guy, well, it will not really happen the same way. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. Given the situation of things and the circumstance to which all this played out, I feel that it would have happened to both the lady and the guy. But anyways, people have their thoughts about it, yeah. And then secondly, about the whole tractation thing, a lot of people did trek and it was trending on social media. I am in Lagos and I did trek as well. It was not really funny, trust me. Anyways, let me know what you think about this entire story, about the trekking. I want to know your experiences. If you did trek, if you're in Lagos, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be going into the Lustyle for today and we are talking about coronavirus. I'll be right back. This week on Lustyle, our focus is on the novel coronavirus that has been declared a global health emergency by the World Health Organization. Now, this has hit more than 25 countries and has caused a scare. Now, the thing about this virus is that it has not yet come into any African country or Nigeria. So should I say we should be relaxed? No, I do not think so. Anyways, the coronavirus or the novel coronavirus is associated with some respiratory symptoms such as cough, fever, as well as difficulty in breathing and all that. And that is where Lustyle comes in. I want you to be ready just in case, God forbid, anything happens, like some people would say. Now, for Lustyle, talking about how to take care of yourself during this period, please get yourself some handkerchief or even a toilet paper. Now, if you must cough or sneeze, you can use your handkerchief or a toilet paper to sneeze instead of sneezing in front of everybody and spreading stuff. And then secondly, you need to practice what they call good hygiene. Keep yourself clean at all times. It's not so hard to do. Thirdly, practice, this mode of washing your hands daily and even regularly. You go out, wash your hands, come back, you wash your hands with soap and keep yourself really clean. Also, please, once you begin to feel somehow, your body is feverish or something, please let us stay off self-medication. Let us try our best to go to the hospital and check ourselves out to understand what is going on with us and to be in good health, because without good health we cannot slay in whatever outfit we are wearing or whatever it is that we are actually partaking in. And Lustyle, we're all about the style and the moves. So that's it for this week's episode of Lucy's Quick One till I come your way again next week. Next week is actually Valentine's Day. What are you getting for that special someone? You can also send some to me. Thank you for watching today. Do not forget to subscribe. I love you. Bye for now.